We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Herbert from the gun. Complete here to Hampton. He's inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready.
Here's a design run. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Set.
He's diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And the Texans have recovered it!
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's brought down, and that was close, Bronc. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Alert the hot. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He's going to try another deep one here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Tony.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
18.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Herbert.
6 at the 39-yard line.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Ready.
Herbert here, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Stroud throwing here on first. Get some space around midfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Look the hot. Hey, uno more.
First down throw by Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Houston.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now. Finds his back complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
5-9, 5-9. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All ready. 18.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, set. Baylor Tiger.
Here's Herbert. Hauled in left side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. 21. Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go.
You got tight right there.
What is it?
It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, easy. We go forward. Kappa. Baylor Tiger. 59. Go.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
19. What's that? 19 Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To the air, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
19 Texans.
Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Tony.
keeping it with Mixon. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Here's Stroud now. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. New set of downs for them from the 31. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Texas.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
All right. 18.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Stroud on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Houston.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Hey, ram.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
12, 10. Hey, we need it.
Herbert throwing again. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Connection made with his running back down the middle. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Baylor Tiger.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Houston calls it second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Grenade, ready.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up third and goal.
Crowd right.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. 18.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw it. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
7-yard line.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Hey, go lion.
Herbert on first down. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And this one does not go far. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers down by 7.
At the 24-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7.
10, 380, 380, 21. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hey, ram. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
59. Hey, run. You. Set.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. And now they're left with third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal.
380.
Quick throw left side, complete. And gets on the touchdown. And now deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
5-9, 5-9. Go.
Back to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
All right.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Bronk, not enough to avoid third down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. We'll go with a design keeper. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he has a massive gain in style.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker to third. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
First down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's Walker. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Sticking with Walker on second down. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And going right back to Walker. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion goes the tight end. Prescott from the gun. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Prescott. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Luke Musgrave with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Bills nothing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Bills coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From midfield, here's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Completes it to Perry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. On the Seahawks' 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete to Judy.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now Allen again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's into the clear. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
There we go. We're going to 52. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Little on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Half 10. Regular. Identity! 5 wide.
Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Second and a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
Identity! Alert! Alert! Monday.
Now Allen. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Allen going to change it up. Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
56. Middle. Half.
Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Alert! 180!
To the air. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Stop. Half 85. Half 10.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Alert! Half.
Allen now looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Bills 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On play action, Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line.
We go 47. Hey, kill.
Throwing, Prescott. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Kill. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. 46.
Prescott now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. this amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down, Seahawks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
54, Ryan. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, Ryan. Hey, kill. 20.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Open Mills, Musgrave, the tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Walker will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Right check. Here we go, 47.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Here's Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Bills 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Walker with another carry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Prescott to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now this is picked up by the Bills. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen. Firing quickly here, that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hey, tight. What is that?
Now Allen again.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
5 wide. Alert! Go.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
9-yard line.
Alert! 56. Move. I got you.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Here we go.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Hey, tight. Gun.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A.T. Perry, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Horton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing, Prescott. That's taken in by Arroyo. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Luke Musgrave, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Completes it to Perry.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Allen hit. He lost the football.
And the Seahawks have recovered.